Hello, guys. Today we're going to be talking about the Fort Myers, Florida real estate market. Yeah, there's a lot of things going on over here. Hey, stay tuned for this report. Hello, guys. This is Manny, your pool home realtor, giving you the Fort Myers, Florida real estate market. Yeah, there's a lot of numbers over here I want to go through. There's sales still happening, appreciation still climbing. So hey, let's start with the numbers and give you this information and help you. You guys could do a really good decision when buying or selling over here. Right now in Fort Myers, we have 207 properties active right now, which 304 closed in the month of January. 20 of those properties were above $1 million and 8 were above $2 million. So imagine that. There's a lot of $1 million properties over here for sale too as well. And the highest sold over here in the area was $6 million. The new construction over here in the area, there's not that much going on. There's a couple of new communities hitting the market. I would say roughly in the next couple of roughly within 5 to 6 months. There's a couple of properties in North Fort Myers opening. And just remember, Fort Myers, we cannot go west building. We could go east and north. We can go south because then we got sterile. So what I'm seeing is that they're starting to build a little bit more north, going north in this area. Pool homes. You guys know I sell pool homes. So there is 116 properties starting at 249 all the way to 16 million. That's over here in Fort Myers. So 249, there's like 3 under 300,000, and then it jumped to like 350 and up with the pools over here in the area. So if you guys are interested in looking at those homes, double check the description. I'm gonna put over there a link for you guys always to search. So just go over there, put your information. If you want to receive emails, just remember, I don't sell information. I'm not like those other national companies that, that are out there that as soon as you hit, hey, I want more information, boom, you're going to have a bunch of people calling you. So that's that. Just, double check in the description. I always put all that goodies for you guys. All right, guys, so let's come over here to share the screen. I want to show you the graph. So you guys could know where we at in the Fort Myers real estate market. Come on, let's do it. So, all right, guys. Hey, let's talk about the sale price over here in the Fort Myers area. As you guys could see, the medium home, and we're talking about single family. The medium home sale. So this is 2017. This is what a regular market does, but then it just boom, it just went up like crazy. Right now, since let's see, June 2020, we were at 295 for the medium, and then now we are at 440. So that's roughly $140,000 more in appreciation. Let's double check the average price. The average price would be from that 300 to 350. So we were going like that all the way until like March 2020. And then from there on, it just went up and up. Now, this went up, I would say this big too, because even though Fort Myers doesn't have that many homes for sale, they're usually, it's not like Cape Coral that always have a little bit more of inventory. Fort Myers have a couple of communities that they were selling homes over $1 million. So that helped a little bit in this aspect. At least for the average. Let's double check the days on the market. Medium price. So anything for that, anything less than 440, you're looking at 7 days in the market. One thing though too that look at this graph is if we're starting to see this, but in the opposite going up, that may be an indicator maybe of a slowdown or something in that nature. So if this is your first time on the channel, subscribe so you guys could see all this information. And hey, stay until the end of this video of the report that I'm going to give you. I'm going to give you my little quick recap of what I think is going to happen over here in the market and some stuff to look into it. All right, the average days on the market for that 500,000 and up. This is a regular market, what Fort Myers used to do, from 60 to 80 days. And then start to coming down over here in 2020, 2021, I just plummet to 20 days in the market. It went up, 23 to 18, 22, 15. Once again, if you guys see this going up the same way that it went down, that may be an indicator of a slow term in the market. Month of supply, same thing too. Fort Myers always have a little bit more. Fort Myers always been, kind of like a buyer's market. Why? Look at this months of supply, 7.3 compared to Cape Coral. Let me see if I could put over here Cape, so you guys could see the difference. Blue one is Cape Coral. Fort Myers is orange. You can see it's a little bit over here that we're kind of together, but then still and now Cape Coral have a little bit more of inventory than Fort Myers does. So that's that. Let me see if you guys want to see Lehigh. Lehigh Acres always being a seller's market. If you could see 4.3, 3.1, it's always low in inventory. And now look, it's, they have more inventory than Fort Myers and Cape Coral based on sales and stuff like that. So let's clear this up. Fort Myers single family home. So yeah, this is the Fort Myers. So you got 7.3 in February, 7.3 is February 2018, 2019, 7.3, and then 2020, 5.1, and then that from there just went down to only 1.1. Based on sales, we got 270 and closed 304. So you're looking, roughly, if nothing hit the market, it might take less than a month to consume that inventory. Hey guys, another thing too that I'm going to show you really quick. This is the home for sale per month. So look at this. In February 2017, we were at 1,900 homes. 2018, 1,800. 2019, 1,900. 2020, 1,500. 2021, 848, and now we are 391. And as of today, we are at 270. 270 active homes available to sell right now. Okay, let's go over here and do my little quick recap, and let's wrap this up around. All right, guys. So hey, this is what I think is gonna happen in the market. There's a couple of things that you guys got to be aware. I know a lot of people are talking about a crash and all that, but I'm just gonna give you some hints of, so you educate yourself and be aware of these problems. Do I think we're gonna have a crash in the real estate? Hey, I don't know. Nobody knows. I don't have my crystal ball. But there's a couple of indicators that we always got to look into it and see. I mean, if you're an investor, you're more concerned about making a profit, then this is something that you got to look into it. If you want to purchase and hold, rent it out, I mean, that's something good always. More now that there's no rental properties over here. I'm gonna be doing another video of that. But there's a couple of things that we got to look into it. Number one, and nobody's almost talking about this. Nobody, not even the news. The forbearance. There's still forbearance people out there. There's still people not paying the mortgage. There's still people trying to work with their banks, try to get this getting done. So that's still, there's still a cloud in that aspect, because if those people cannot come into an agreement, either they're gonna sell, they're probably gonna start seeing a lot of property hitting the market in that aspect, because they have a little bit of equity on it, so they could kind of dispose it and take the money and do either move or do whatever they need to do. Hey, don't forget, this end in January, so it takes 3 months to be 90 days, 120 days, and then they start serving those letters of foreclosure. So I personally think that we're probably gonna see a big increase in homes if the bank doesn't want to work with the people. I would say roughly by the end of the year, maybe fourth quarter, later of the third quarter of 2022. Second, interest rates. You guys know interest rates are going up. One thing about Fort Myers is there's a 40% of people paying cash. So then we only got like 60% of financing. So that might hurt a little bit in the aspect of, if you're buying a house, a primary resident, let's say, for example, you're buying a house for 400,000 at 3% of interest. It's not going to be the same thing of buying a house at 400,000 and paying 4.5 4.75. So if I bet you we're gonna start seeing appreciation and inventory shrinking more these next couple of months, maybe these next 2-3 months. We're in tax season too as well, so a lot of people getting the taxes, probably gonna be investing in real estate just because there's no rental, and they're gonna try to buy a house. So that's that. Another thing too that we have to look into it would be, hey, we're probably gonna be at war. Hopefully that doesn't happen. There's that turmoil over there in the other part of the world. So hopefully, we could get into agreement, and that doesn't affect our market. And of course, consumer might get scared a little bit with because of their uncertainty of what's going to happen. So that's that. And then another thing too that we have to look into it would be the consumer. If the consumer is going to say, hey, listen, you know what, I'm going to pull off, interest rate are going up, they're the only ones that could dictate if the real estate market corrects it or not. As long as there's still people over there like crazy buying and doing weird stuff, like putting 20, 40, $50,000 above asking price just because they're gonna move over here. So those are the things that we got to look into it in this market. Make sure that be aware of those situations if that be. But the most important thing right now, whoever dictates about the market, is the buyers out there. At the end of the day, is that supply and demand. And if demand go down, supplies go up and prices stabilize. So the only people who could dictate if they're gonna fix the pricing would be the buyers and the consumer per se. Nothing, guys. Hey, I hope you guys are doing great. Subscribe to my channel. I'll see you in the next video. Hey, share this with anybody that you think that might be beneficial with it. Hit that thumbs up, and nothing. I'll see you in the next Fort Myers real estate market report. Thank you, guys. Enjoy your day.